We are about to cross 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. In recognition of that fact, and to say thank you all for supporting the content, I'm doing my very first Dynamo's diaper powder giveaway. Before we get to how you can enter in for a chance to win a free bottle of Dynamo's diaper powder, I want to share with you a bit about it, what it does, and how it was created. So be sure to stick around to the end to find out how you can enter to win. First off, Dynamo's diaper powder is a type of baby powder designed specifically for adults that need to wear diapers. As one who has worn diapers full-time for many years, I know firsthand how troubling a diaper rash can be. I personally have somewhat sensitive skin and am a bit rash prone myself. I always seem to have some sort of diaper rash bumps on my hips or my butt, and it has been a real challenge to find skincare routines that keep my diaper area rash free. The solution that I ultimately came up with was to develop my own diaper powder. A diaper powder that adults could use without feeling self-conscious about it. Many of us who need to wear diapers are often worried about the smells that we emit. Either the smells that are coming from our diapers because of what they're containing, or the smells from the products that we use to protect our skin. That is why I knew my first variation on this product had to be unscented. On top of that, I wanted it to have at least some odor neutralizing properties to help combat this issue that makes us feel so self-conscious. I also was aware of the many concerns with talcum based powders, so I knew that whatever I was going to create had to be talc free. As a result, I got an added bonus from the ingredients that I stumbled into using, in that they end up leaving the skin feeling very smooth and soft. When I initially set out to create my own products though, I had no idea it was going to be a type of baby powder. My brain began to work in overdrive to find a product that I could serve you guys that would meet your needs and help finance all of the content that you love and enjoy. It was about this time that I came across a product called the Diaper Dust Deodorizer. After the diaper dust lady reached out to me and sent me some of her products to try, my brain got infected. I learned a bit about her story and how she experimented with different ingredients until she found something that worked for what she was trying to achieve. I was so impressed with the effectiveness of her product and its ability to neutralize diaper odors that I just couldn't stop thinking about it or how she created it. Then, as lingering thoughts about her story ruminated in my mind, I would go to the grocery store, and normally I'd pick up baby powder while doing my grocery shopping, but for some reason at this point in time, there was some sort of supply chain issue that was preventing it from being in stock. Eventually, one day as I was looking at the empty shelf where the baby powder should be, the thought crossed my mind that if the diaper dust lady can create such an awesome product, why couldn't I create my own type of baby powder? My very next thought was not a baby powder, a diaper powder. A powder created and marketed specifically for the purpose of serving all diaper wearing people of the world. Babies aren't the only ones that need to wear diapers. In fact, these days, adult diaper sales are outpacing baby diaper sales. So when it comes to the powder that we use to protect the skin of the diaper area, I knew I had to create a diaper powder for adults. I also knew right then and there that it would be called Dynamo's diaper powder. I went home and started doing research right away. I started by collecting a list of every type of baby powder and body powder on the market that I could find. Then I looked at the ingredients used in every single one of them and started listing them out. I had absolutely no clue what a lot of this stuff was. I just made a list of ingredients and reached out to my Patreon supporters asking them for help. So I owe a huge shout out and a deep debt of gratitude to all of my patrons who participated in helping me buy that initial list of ingredients. I could not have made it this far without you. I then had to decide which ingredients to use first and how much of each to use in my mixtures. Not really knowing exactly where to start, I looked up some homemade recipes by some mom bloggers out there and started with some similar ratios as to what was being recommended in these recipes. Many of them had far too much of one thing and far too little of another thing, which led to rashes on the skin. So instead of preventing rashes, they were causing rashes. I basically had to learn by trial and error. I would make a mixture and try it on myself for several days, observe the effects it had on my skin. Slowly but surely, as I tried different mixes and adjusted my ratios, I began to hone in on an effective formula. One that made the skin in my diaper area smoother and softer than any baby powder I had ever tried before. Once I thought I had my formula, the next challenge that I faced was figuring out how to go about launching. I knew the effects that it had on me, but how would it affect the variety of different skin types that people have? I had to make my first formulas unscented and with the minimal amount of ingredients possible to have a positive effect on the skin. Then I had to figure out how to go about creating the label. My art skills lie primarily in painting, as you might be able to tell from the walls behind me. I had to teach myself graphic design skills. Now, I know my label design isn't the best thing in the world, but I'm quite proud of it. Really, I'm quite proud of this entire product and the journey that I went on to create it. Due to the fact that my product is essentially a medicated powder, there are certain things that are necessary to include on a label to ensure that I'm playing by all of the rules. For Dynamo's diaper powder, the most active ingredient in it is the non-nano zinc oxide. And once I finally got my powder out there, I finally started to get some awesome feedback on it. Don Wolverton says, "I was surprised when it touched the inflamed skin. It was instant relief. The rash cleared up in just a few days." Big shout out to Don, by the way. Thanks so much for all of your continued love and support, Don. Kenzo Onyx says, hey Mark, just want to let you know the powder is dope. I love the way it feels on me and my skin. Thank you so much for letting me know your feedback, Kenzo. I really appreciate it. Princess Irish says, it definitely reduced smell, left the skin soft, no clumping, a little cloudy when you first opened the bottle, made my fiance giggle when it clouded him. Both of us have tried it and we both like it. I noticed I didn't rash at all, and overnight wearing usually gives me a rash. Thank you so much, Princess Irish, for letting me know your thoughts on how well my product performed for you. Now, to finally get on how I'm gonna act on my gratitude for making it this far in the creator journey, I wanna give out 10 bottles of Dynamo's diaper powder to 10 of you in the audience. Just by watching the content, enjoying it, and leaving comments, likes, subscribing, all that stuff is extremely helpful to growing the brand. Now, in order to enter for your chance to win a free bottle, all you need to do is fill out the form linked in the description below. This giveaway is limited to those in the US only. You also must be 18 years or older to be eligible to win. The form that you enter in your information on is a sign-up form for my email list, which is where I will initially announce the winners. To give everyone enough time to hear about the giveaway and a chance to enter in, I will wait to draw all 10 winners until the end of February. So if you're not already subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on any potential giveaways and all of the new content. If you're new to wearing diapers and need help figuring out how to diaper up, check out this video next. Until next time, stay dry.